Of course not.
Let him be him.
Let me be me. No, if you let me be me, I'll just do everything the wrong way. It's more dangerous that way. Dangerous is fun. Alright.
No.
After all that, the back panel pops right off as you just experienced. What you're going to see in there is a battery. Please take that out. It's probably been dead for around 4 years, but just to be on the safe side, well, we'd like to take it out. You're going to see bits of the motherboard, the RAM, the hard drive, and a cooling fan. You can take off the entire back, but with these Nextlink laptops, that will require pretty much just breaking the plastic, because they don't want you to get in there. They're mean. There you go. You might be asking me this question right now. If you don't know what's inside your computer, then you don't know what you're looking at. So, we're going to have a quick parts lesson. Goody goody. Yay. This is your motherboard. It doesn't look like the one inside the laptop. Oh, you don't have one of the Nextlinks. You have one of these. You can see a bit of she knows what she's doing. I don't bother her anymore.
What does the motherboard do, Scott?
With the motherboard, you connect all your pieces to it, no matter what it is. It will connect to the motherboard. If you don't have a motherboard, your computer's not going to work. The motherboard also contains the BIOS that Jerry was talking to you about. This is your hard disk drive, HDD. It stores all the data that you would have on your computer. So all your programs, your applications, and your operating system go here. There's also another variation of this called the solid state drive, or SSD, not SDD. It's pretty much the same thing, but it has faster file transfers. 5 terabytes? Wow. That's not like that. This is your optical drive, DVD, CD, or Blu-ray. And really uncommonly floppy disks.
We're lucky we start that or we don't have
No, this one has a floppy drive. Yeah,
That one does.
I can bring this home and play Dungeon Hack on it.
Geekness.
I love my games. But you're gonna read all your disks with this. It's pretty important. If you don't have it, you can't put any data on your computer unless you use a thumb drive. This is the power supply. These cables in the back yonder are used to distribute power throughout the entire computer, and these ports yonder will connect with cables from your computer into the mains, and it just distributes power throughout the entire computer. And that's a good thing, because without power it won't work at all. This is RAM, which stands for Random Access Memory. It is memory for every single application on your computer. If you don't have RAM, once again, your applications won't run. You probably won't even be able to boot an operating system unless you've got like MS-DOS or something.
MS-DOS like that. I know MS.
What is that?
MS-DOS is an old operating system by Microsoft.
Watch it with the old word.
Old
Old
is
Scott, just
good.
because you're a freshman. Yeah, this
Old
is
is
going to
good.
take you out.
You can say
I
old
have a computer
school.
with DOS on
Old
it.
school.
But it's an operating system by Microsoft. It's non-GUI, which stands for Generated User Interface. So there's no mouse or clicky icons. It's all type everything you want to do. Mount C. C is not a recommended drive to mount. Okay. This is your CPU, Central Processing Unit. It processes all the data for your computer. That's pretty important. It's a bit more important than the optical drive. Everything else is important.
I think it's either under the fan or under those copper.
This is your graphics card. These are too old to
think the
have
copper
proper
ones are
graphics cards. But this is what it would look like. It contains your GPU, Graphics Processing Unit, and it just renders all your fancy animations, like your Windows 7 flashy go everywhere animations. Or if you play video games, it does all that. I've done lots of video games. These are the most important parts of any computer. There are some smaller miscellaneous ones, but I'm not going to get that into detail. Now, this is a stick of RAM. Old RAM. Big. Now, some of the other, your laptop is another big RAM. You're the only one who doesn't have stuff like this.
There's an extra next.
That's alright.
Give everyone else a next.
Extra port for more RAM.
Yeah. But to remove and replace the RAM stick, you simply bend these beige tabs back. Remember when computers used to be beige? And it'll simply just pop right out. Why would you want to replace the RAM? You do that if the computer is running slowly. If you have fancy applications that need more memory to run, you don't have enough memory, the applications are running very, very slowly, and replacing the RAM and getting more will solve that problem.
You don't have to be gentle.
300 for the-
And it stores all your memory, and if you get a bigger one of those, it'll speed up.
So how big is this one?
You can just take it right out.
Yeah.
That, I know it's the wireless network card. Yes.
Right there. Like, one way to go in. And like you have to like shove it.
Which everybody got it out. How much does Best Buy take to change
Like
RAM?
$70.
It's harder
To do that.
You have to push it really hard. You're not really.
How much do you want to go to Best Buy right now and slap them?
Power's right off. And then if you see this little tab there, and you have the line.
But it's that simple. They always kept it secret. Like, ooh, we need to add more RAM, and I thought they were doing something
Really
really
hard.
complicated. And when
And
they
don't
showed
matter
it, I'm like,
it's not really good.
Yeah, these,
they're like,
just
yeah,
a
that's
quick
it.
tip, if you break these, it doesn't matter. They're old and we don't use them anymore. If they spontaneously burst into flames, it's cool.
sides off.
But it won't, we have extras.
The kid after trying to yank it off, he comes over and he's just like,
It won't happen, I think.
no. It was, yeah, so it's, are you trying to get that one out or put it back in?
Do you replace her RAM? Yeah. Okay.
We've got time.
Hey Scott, this guy needs some help. If you put your memory back in, go ahead and push hard.
Really hard. Yeah.
No, choke, because you gotta push really hard to get it back in.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're not gonna break.
You don't have to push it in really hard with newer laptops.
Newer laptops are more fragile.
Get it there. Yeah.
You gotta make the sound effect.
Muscles.
Yeah, the magic.